No homo, but I wasn't gon' lose, cause I wasn't gon' suck dick for no views. You see me if you see me, if not then fuck it. I had to get a hold of myself, no bucket, no trusting, no loving, I'm straight hustling. Had to explode on tracks, no Muslim.
Hey, what the fuck is up, YouTube? Adam here, coming to you guys with some more Madden 15 connected franchise on the PlayStation 4 with the Baltimore Ravens. And we just take over real quick, little scamper with Joe Flacco, man. Joe Cool getting off a quick little 10 to 11 yard gain. And you guys already know the game plan, man. Unless Aaron Brown is tired, he will get the ball about 8,000% of the time. Force Aaron Brown the ball, as you guys see right there, man. Making catches, getting yards. And that's the game plan. It's been the game plan all season. I am getting a dominant wide receiver. We just keep forcing him the ball, and before you know it, he's gonna be dominant in everything. Fast, catching, route running, blocking, breaking tackles, everything. So that's what we're doing, man, forcing him to rock. And on defense, we're trying to upgrade Matt Elam. Well, you guys already know we lost Will Hill due to the free agency and everything, him hitting the block. So we've been trying to upgrade Matt Elam this entire year. We drafted another strong safety, but Matt Elam is younger and he has more hit power, so we're trying to upgrade him, even though the safety is 6'2", and he's good. But yeah, he's on a slow development, so I'll let him develop a little bit before we actually try and start making him better. So yeah, Matt Elam it is, and it's already 7-0, man. We're going against CPU, so there's gonna be a lot of BS, but you know, it's not hard beating CPU, to be honest. You know, as we get a tackle right there, sacking the QB, making him fumble, and then recovering it, getting Joe Flacco dropping back right here, and we try and force it to Aaron Brown and throw an interception. We throw quite a few of those, just trying to force the ball to Aaron Brown all the time, you know, but it's all good because we're not trying to upgrade Joe Flacco. We're trying to upgrade Aaron Brown. Joe Flacco is good enough for me to win games, and I love his throwing power and everything like that. So, you know, he's very accurate. And like I said, the throwing power is what I love about Flacco, man. But yeah, so like I said, we're not trying to upgrade Joe Flacco, so it'll do. I don't care about throwing the interceptions. And we run back a punt return. Jacoby Jones. Oh man, look at that boy go. Touchdown, just like that. 14-0. That should have been an interception, but he makes moves like that, and right here he breaks the tackle. Thankfully, we're pushing him out of bounds. Did y'all see that BS? That's like I said, man. Look at wide open. Thank God it hits his feet. Like I said, there's a lot of BS playing CPU, but it's still easy nonetheless to beat them and win the game. So 14-0. We send an A gap right there, and we get the sack. Shet Warren is another guy that we've been working on this year on defense, man. He is so fast, like an 82 speed at defensive tackle. Like, we definitely got to make him better, especially when we're playing users, when we're sending A gaps and B gaps and, you know, all that. You know, like, he's going to get there quick. So we have to make sure that he's ready every time we play a user. So we try and take advantage and send pressure and send A gaps and stuff like that when we're playing CPU to get him a lot of XP. So when we play a user and that A gap comes in, oh god, he comes in so clean and just coming in wrecking havoc on the QB, trying to, you know, create turnovers like he did before when he got the sack and forced the fumble. Speaking of sacks, we get another sack with Pernell McPhee. And for those of you who know about real NFL, we actually lost Pernell McPhee this year in the off season, and it's sad, man, because he was really good. He was really good, but he got paid like he's like a massive starter, which he played a good role with the Ravens with us, man, but he wasn't a starter, you know what I mean? Like, he's getting paid like he's ready to start and everything like that, which is good for him. But just like all the Ravens linebackers that end up going to another team, they don't perform as well, and that's because they get paid and they get starting jobs, and they get everybody expects them to be an every down linebacker. Now what happens is the Ravens, we are so good when it comes to taking a player and putting him in a position to succeed, and you know, in a system. And that's why our linebackers do good. That's what Daniel Ellerbe did good, and he went to the Dolphins and got paid like a starter. And I mean, he's not like the next Ray Lewis or anything like that, but he did good enough with the Ravens that people thought, you know, he had crazy potential. But that's because he was in the system. Same thing with Jared Allen. He got paid. Jared Allen, oh my God. Jared Johnson, he got paid like a starter, like an every down linebacker, but he's not an every down linebacker. Is he good? Yeah, but he's not an every down linebacker. Paul Kruger got paid like he was an every down linebacker when he went to the Browns, and I mean, he wasn't the next big thing, but he was good enough with the Ravens because he was in a system. So everybody thought that, you know, especially the Browns paying him that much money, everybody thought that he'd be good as an every down linebacker and he was going to be the next big thing for their squad, and it ended up being a bust. I mean, he did good, don't get me wrong, but not to what they expected and not to what they paid for. But you know, Pernell McPhee is another one of those. He's a situational linebacker. He's not an every down linebacker. He is really good though, and I do wish him the best, you know, but history very well may repeat itself again with, you know, the linebackers doing so good in the Ravens system, and another team thinking that they're gonna do that and be an every down linebacker. Like, most teams don't know how to work with these linebackers and players, period. You know, they think that, oh, just because he did this in certain situations, he'll be able to do this every single down, and that's not the case. You know, especially like another instances with like Nnamdi Asomugha, when he was a beast and he was a shutdown corner with the Oakland Raiders. The Philadelphia Eagles took him and they ended up making him not an every down corner because he was already an every down corner, but they tried to make him fit into their scheme and try and make him play zone. He was decent at zone, but like when he was a lockdown shutdown corner with the Oakland Raiders, he was in man coverage all the time. He was a lockdown man coverage cornerback. But when he went with the Philadelphia Eagles, they tried to make him play cover 3 and this and that, and that's why he was getting burnt and shitted on and everything like that and looking bad. He didn't look like that with the Oakland Raiders, and that's all because of scheme. That's all because of a system. And you know what I mean? Like, some teams just don't know how to make players look good, and some teams know how to make players look good. Like the Patriots, man. They don't have star receivers, but they do with what they have. Tom Brady does an excellent job. Everybody plays within a system, and bam, you got players like what's his name, Edelman, shining and stuff like that. Like, you got players shining, Wes Welker, and you know, like, I mean, he's not with the Patriots anymore, but you know what I mean. I'm just giving examples. You know, it's all about a system, and most teams don't understand that, and they take players and they pay so much money that he's gonna be the next big thing, and they end up being a bust. But I do hope you guys enjoyed this video, man. Don't forget to leave a like and a comment. This has been Adam, and I'm out of here.